Thank you so much. So far, we've not experienced something that is really of concern. The agents turned up in time, and we were able to open the polling station with the stakeholders within. And so far, what I would say is the queue flow is a bit fine, though as at now, we cannot say that the voter turnout is as normal. Seemingly, they trickle in one by one or two by two. That is a bit common, I think, with such activities of by-elections, because most of posts are not being contested.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so far we have not seen any problem. Yeah, the security is okay, and the voters are peaceful. Yes.
There's a voter here that I spoke to off air. Actually, he has left. He came here with a passport. He didn't have an ID. Actually, there were two. There were two brothers. One, he says that he registered with the passport and also came with that very passport for voting and was allowed a chance to vote. But the brother who registered with an ID didn't bring the ID, but brought a passport. And in that case, he wasn't allowed, given a chance. Can you clarify this? Is there something like that?
Definitely, you should cast your vote using the original identification document you used while you're registering. So if at all you did it with your ID, then passport would be relevant, because whatever is in the details is captured only on the particulars of the ID and not the passport. So when they key in the passport, the machine will not detect you because you never registered using that document.
So you are encouraging the voters to come here with the very documents that they used for registration.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what they should do, because it brings consistency, and the machine is accustomed to what you really used while registering. So any other thing is a strange thing to the machine system. So kindly, voters, just get your original identification document you used while you're registering. That's the exact thing you should present to the poll official, so that you be verified, identified, and allowed to vote. Yes.
In some cases, we haven't observed that so far, but in some cases you find that probably the KIMS kits, they fail to identify the voters. Has that happened here?
There are many steps. That voter must be identified if at all is a registered voter in this station. For example, Agoro Sare has 8 polling stations. I am in one of the 8. So suppose the voter is not identified in say, polling station 5. The machine will direct him where he's supposed to be found within the same station. So maybe he comes to polling station 5 and is a registered voter in polling station 7. The machine will tell him, kindly proceed to polling station 7 within Agoro Sare. So there's no such a thing as to a voter being registered and denied to vote because he cannot be identified. The machine will advise him accordingly. There are several platforms through which you can identify the voter, through fingerprinting, through keying in of ID number, and then the image of the voter must pop up so that we are able to compare the face and what the machine has. So in that case, he will be taken back to the step to proceed with the identification process. Yes.
So far we haven't had any challenges to do with the identification?
So far in my polling station, nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah, all have been identified, or I've been advised to proceed to the next polling station.
All right.
Yes.
Agoro Sare Primary School, right where we had, this is a polling station with 8 streams, like you mentioned earlier, and the total number of voters for this particular station is about, that is 3,814, am I right? And if going by your engagement...
I'm only aware of my polling station.
All right.
We have 636.
Oh, 636.
Yes.
Yeah, just gauging that, because we are going to the 4th hour since this exercise kicked off in the morning. What is your engagement of turnout so far? What would you say about that?